What is going on, guys? This is the OG Hoenn Champ here, and today I'm bringing you the Week 2 battle in Showdown United, where the Phoenix Sun Currents take on the Kentucky Tentacruels and Coach Jake Just. So this was a really exciting battle. It could have gone either way, honestly, but you know what? I'm not just going to try to spoil anything for you guys. I'm going to jump right in, and let's go right into this battle. So right away he leads right off with this Delphox. I actually wanted to lead with Ninetales in case he wanted to lead with Rotom or Sableye. So I stay in, go for a Dark Pulse. He goes for the Flamethrower. Doesn't actually take me out, but takes my leftovers with Magician. I obviously outspeed him, so he's not going to want to stay in here, and he actually switches out into Chansey, which I saw coming. But in case he stayed in, I went for the Dark Pulse anyway, just to be able to hit him. Honestly, Ninetales actually matches up pretty well against his entire team, but I kind of just wanted to sack this thing at this point, because if he gets Rocks up, which he does right now, it's going to be really hard to get this thing in again. So I just decided to get some chip damage with Side Shock a couple rounds, and here he goes for the Seismic Toss and actually just takes me out. So that is a bit unfortunate. I lost Ninetales pretty early on. I mean, it could have Moonblasted or Freeze Dried. But enough of that. I switch into my Roadhog, the Mega Venusaur, and on this turn I just Mega Evolve. And I go for the knockoff. I was going to do it anyway, but the fact that Jirachi comes in is actually a nice thing also. I go right for the knockoff, take his leftovers off, which is really nice. Now it's going to be a lot harder for him to heal. I switch out here because I really think he might have Zen Headbutt or Heart Stamp, and I do not want to take one of those with Mega Venusaur. Turns out he does have Zen Headbutt, and he ends up missing Donphan, which is really nice for me. So right here, I'm actually going to go for the Stealth Rocks myself, but Jirachi is annoying and has to get the flinches on me. So here I'm just going to sit here because Donphan can just take hits from Jirachi all day. So here I just went for the Stealth Rocks as he goes for Wish, showing me that he actually does have some form of recovery. And he's shown me 3 of his 4 moves already. Iron Head, Zen Headbutt, and Wish now. And I don't believe he's shown me another one of them. Let's see. No, I think he went right for the Zen Headbutt, Iron Head, Wish, Iron Head. Yep. So that's been it so far. I mean, I don't know all 4 of his moves, but that's okay. So here I actually try to go for the Earthquake, and I actually get it off this turn. I get through the hacks. But it doesn't do quite enough to take it out, which is fine. I do have Adamant on this, but it's not fully HP invested. It's not fully attack invested, I'm sorry. But yeah, it was basically made to take hits from this Jirachi and from a physical Sableye as well. I also wanted to get Stealth Rocks off, so here I actually go for the Rapid Spin, expecting him to Wish again, or switch into Togekiss actually, which I thought he was going to do the turn before, predicting another Earthquake. But I get Stealth Rocks out of here, which is great, and I decided to actually switch out here because I can still use Donphan against that Jirachi. So Togekiss is in against my Celesteela now. It goes for Tri-Attack, and he really wants to get one of those status conditions. It does not happen, thankfully, and Assault Vest, Celesteela just eats that up. He's scared of the Steel move now, so Celesteela is just in here chilling. Maybe I should have run Wakanberry this week, but I actually double out, predicting... I don't know what I was predicting, actually. Maybe the Chansey, but he actually goes into Rotom, which is terrible for Donphan. So I have to get out of here. I do not want Donphan going down right away. So I go into my my Venusaur, and he goes for Hydro Pump. And I know he can't really do anything to me except Hydro Pump, maybe Volt Switch or Will-O-Wisp. So he actually just hard switches out, which leads me to believe he doesn't have Volt Switch. And he actually goes into Jirachi. I go for the knockoff again because I really want to catch that Chansey with the knockoff. Unfortunately, this doesn't kill, so I have to switch out because I am predicting another Zen Headbutt, but he actually goes for the Wish this turn. So I don't want him healing up, so I am just praying right now that I get through the hacks. It's really sad when you're lucky if you get through hacks, but I do actually get through the Hacks this turn, and I take out the Jirachi. So nothing's actually going to be getting that Wish boost, which is really nice. And Donphan is, I'm not going to say useless now, but it's done its job. It's stalled out that Jirachi, which I think is the most threatening thing on his team. Hydro Pump actually misses. You can see I left in Donphan here just to sack him. So there's that. I was also thinking he might go for the Volt Switch, predicting my Venusaur to come in and trying to pivot out. But no, he just goes for the predictable, not predictable, the safe play of Hydro Pump. So I actually switch out there into Roadhog, which just, again, eats up these hits all day. He goes for Volt Switch now, revealing that he has Volt Switch. Actually, I didn't know that until now. But here I actually just go for the Synthesis, I believe. I better have gone for the Synthesis. I don't know why I wouldn't have. Yeah, there we go. I go for Synthesis. He finally switches in Chansey, so now I can knock off this thing's Eviolite. And he goes for the Stealth Rocks just to get it up. Now, I'm actually kind of scared that this thing has Thunder Wave, but it could also have Toxic. So I took a risk here. I stayed in. He apparently does not have Thunder Wave. Okay, so sorry. He goes for the Stealth Rock here. And so I don't think he has Thunder Wave at this point. He actually goes into Togekiss, and now I go for the Sludge Bomb, because I'm actually just trying to get a poison on that Chansey to force it to switch. It ends up hitting the Togekiss, which is fantastic. I am perfectly happy with that result. Get a lot of damage off on that Togekiss. It's going to make it really hard for that thing to switch in now with Stealth Rocks up, and if anything, Togekiss is his only way of getting rid of it. Now, in comes Typhlosion, and you know what? I just went for Flare Blitz here because I knew anything that comes in at this point would take heavy damage. I actually do lure out the Chansey here, and he is not ready to take this Flare Blitz. I mean, I take a lot of recoil damage because Chansey has such high health. I mean, I almost took as much damage percentage-wise that the Chansey did. So Rotom's in now. I can't switch out because of Stealth Rocks, and I don't think I'm going to be able to Rapid Spin them away, so I decided to just kind of sack Typhlosion. He actually misses with Hydro Pump, so I'm like, oh, sweet, I'll get to just really well on this thing, and maybe I was thinking now about maybe switching in Scolipede and Revenge Killing it. He actually has Sucker Punch, which takes me out, and that kind of, ruined my plans a little bit of finishing this thing off with Scolipede, getting the speed boost, and just sweeping from here. Or cleaning up. So I switch in Venusaur. He can't touch me. He goes for the Volt Switch again. I don't really know what he's planning on switching into, but I go for the Giga Drain because that'll hit 3 of the 4 Mons pretty hard, and I would like to see if he stays in and get rid of that thing. He goes into Delphox. That's a problem. I do not want to be taking hits from the Delphox, specifically Psychic type hits. So here, I have to sack off something. I go into Donphan. Donphan actually eats up this next hit. I think he goes for Psychic. I'm surprised Donphan took the Psychic so well. He must be like timid or something, and not taking not like max special attack. But he's faster. Obviously, I'm not carrying any priority on this Donphan. You already saw all 4 moves: Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Rapid Spin. So this Delphox is getting a little bit of health back, but I'm not too worried about it, because I still have my Assault Vested Celesteela. Now, I will say right here, if he had Fire Blast here, I would have just lost straight up. He brought Flamethrower, though, and Assault Vest saved me, because I don't think Venusaur could take a Psychic, because it's physically defensive, and Scolipede definitely couldn't take a Psychic, and except for the speed boost, Delphox would outspeed me. So I actually take it out with the Earthquake, then Rotom comes in and Revenge kills me with the Thunderbolt. But it is now at a low enough health that I just take it out from here with a Mega Horn. So I just decide to go ahead and do that. I take it out. Scolipede gets 1 speed boost, which is great. And now he finally brings in the Mega Sableye. And this thing... Alright. I'm just going to pause it right here for a second, because I'd like to explain something. One of 2 things could have happened here. Either he went for the attacking move, and I went for a sword stance, and he could have taken me out if he went for the attacking move. I doubt he would have, but I can't two-shot him. I can't two-shot him from here, I believe, because it's a roll whether I'll take him out. But if I go for the sword stance, I have a good chance of taking him out from here. But he could go for Will-O-Wisp, and I don't want that because that's gonna just destroy my chances of sweeping. But if you go, so I have Substitute on the set, so I'm thinking about going for Substitute to block the Will-O-Wisp. And if he goes for Will-O-Wisp and I go for Substitute, I win. If I go for Substitute and he goes for an attacking move, my sub breaks and I basically lose. So that was the choice here. And I actually decide to go for the Substitute, predicting his Will-O-Wisp because that is his safest play, and he's been making safe plays all game. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I do that. This is great. This is fantastic. I'm in an amazing spot. I go for the sword stance. I'm only expecting to actually get one up, but here he actually goes for the Calm Mind. Which I guess he wasn't confident on his ability to take out my sub. So I actually take this opportunity to go for one more sword stance to eliminate the roll so that there's no doubt if this Mega Horn connects, I take it out for sure. And I still have that sub up. Dark Pulse takes out my sub, so if I miss the Mega Horn here, I lose. So I'm just praying that I don't miss the Mega Horn. I don't, it connects. I take out the Mega Sableye, and I'm also carrying Poison Jab on this set, so the Togekiss really stands no chance. It also has 5% after coming in on Stealth Rocks. So, with that, your Phoenix Sunkern's pick up another W. We are now 2-0 in the season. Doing really well so far. I think at a +6 differential. Week 3 Team Builder and Battle will be coming up soon. So, you guys get ready for that. And, let me know what you thought of the battle down below. That was really stressful to go through. Such an intense battle, and Jake is a really good coach. I mean, if you saw the power rankings battle, which I'll actually link in the description below, I didn't think his team was gonna be that great, but with the passive walls of Mega Sableye and Chansey, but he really put up a good fight, and he's actually having a really good season too. So, yeah. This was a really fantastic battle. Once again, shout out to Jake. Great battle. And so anyway, I will see you guys next week for the Week 3 Team Builder, where we'll actually be prepping for the Wild Moscow Mamoswine, I believe, and Coach Dark Master. That's what it is. Alright, so if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and if you enjoyed the content, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. So anyway, I will see you champs in the next video. Peace.